I started to idolize this guy a little bit, just for his being in a position of power and authority, but also being so kind. I wanted to model myself after him and be that person that he was for me to other people. I wanted to help. And as I've gotten older, now I try to help in other ways, as a fighter and just with my platform. There was my plans and there were God's plans, and
always.
And his plan was for me to be a world champion fighter, spreading his goodness around the planet. I had a baby on the way. I ended up dropping out of school, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I knew that I didn't want to be a statistic, abandoning kids and stuff like that. And so I knew whatever I did, I wanted to do it at the highest level, and I wanted to keep up with the Joneses. I just decided to save myself by dreaming bigger and reaching for some stars. So I walked into an MMA school with the mindset of being the best in the world, and having a baby in the way, I can't fail. I got one option, and that's to be a very successful MMA fighter, or else it's being a janitor or doing something. I would just study everything that I wasn't, and I put in hours and hours and hours, and I took lots of notes, and I just watched my world slowly start to change. My demeanor, my confidence level, and the things that I expected for myself, the things that I genuinely believed that I could be and I could do.
And I always felt that God had blessed my voice before he blessed my hands. So, I came to Atlanta and I had this dream of being, a barber and being a successful celebrity barber and inspiring kids that, you can make it in whatever it is that you love. So when the pandemic happened and we could no longer cut hair, I feel like God sat us down to look within and think about what else that we have. In that time, I felt called to use my voice. The quote was, "Don't let what you're good at define who you are, but who are you if you can't do what you're good at?" What else do I have for the world? I was like, speaking is it. So when I got out of the pandemic, I'm like, I'll make my own stage to talk, which is this barber chair today. I hope that I show people what really matters in this world is just connecting with others. I don't want to leave this earth without knowing I didn't give it my all. I have to know that I gave it everything. I could do this, and there's a lot of kids out here that love other things. I feel like they can never be celebrated, but this could be my thing. And the first time I heard the voice of God was him telling me to take barbering serious, and it will open doors for me. So when I heard the voice of God tell me that, I was too scared to see my life without it. And I just wanted to prove it to myself that I am who I believe I am. And more than anything, God showed it to me. So
you're more than what you realize you are.